Hello, hope you're all well. Um, I wanted to thank you all for your messages. Those of you that follow me on Facebook know that there's been quite a gap in between the last video and this one because I have had some personal difficulties and a loss. And I wanted to thank you all for your lovely messages and support. That was really, really kind, and it did mean a lot to me. So thank you for that. So we're back. We're all back with their messages, and things are slightly different this week. Usually, as you know, throughout the course of a week, they talk to me and they bring messages through along a certain theme, and I write those down and then relay those to you. But last night, they brought through a very specific message and they asked me to open my laptop, sit down, and type. And it was automatic writing, really. And they said to me, tomorrow we would like you to read what we have written. So I'm going to do that. And after that, I will bring through, I will channel, and I will bring through some light language codes for you. Okay, so the theme is what does the return of the divine feminine energy upon the planet really mean? Okay, so I'm going to read now. So if you excuse me, I'll turn to my laptop and I'm going to read it verbatim as they had me type it out. So, the divine feminine and divine masculine energies are precious to us all. They are who we are. Together they form Christ consciousness and constitute the oneness of God. However you wish to reference the source of all creation and the source of us all, that creative energy of which we are all part. These energies live within us, all of us, and you all experience them throughout your multiple lives. How then are you to understand the return of the divine feminine energy upon planet Earth? This is a message that has been received by numerous channels in recent times and has been interpreted in many ways. Many believe that the divine feminine energy has been subjugated into submission by the divine masculine energy. This is not so. The divine feminine has been subjugated by distorted masculine energy that is not divine. Over millennia on your planet, the powerful energy of the feminine has been doubted, mistrusted, feared, and then attacked. Why? If you were to look back in time, you would find a planet upon which feminine energy was revered, respected, honoured, treasured, and facilitated by masculine energy. This was a harmonious relationship in balance, in which both thrived and supported one another. The connection that the feminine energy had with the cosmos, her ability to read signs, communicate with Source or God, and operate on a multi-dimensional basis was invaluable. The masculine, in turn, protected the feminine both physically, psychologically, and emotionally, assisting her in anchoring to everyday life and reality on this earth. The masculine energy protected and nurtured the earth, the mountains, the rocks, and the sea. He relied on information about the planet from the feminine, and then he acted upon this information to bring it into reality. They worked together. Today, this is not the case. You are working in opposition. They are misunderstanding one another. Their energies are divorced, with the exception of some small vestige or memory of the emotional and physiological and psychological union they once shared, and to which both are innately striving to return, but with no understanding about how to do this. You are drawn together as magnets, constantly seeking from one another something you cannot define. it is a soul memory from another timeline and pulls you back again and again to pursue a return to how things once were. But the timeline changed, and you find yourselves in a completely different world in which you are no longer united but poles apart. Why? That there were outside influences, there is no doubt. Other beings that entered the planet and brought about changes, introduced concepts, knowledge, and physiological alterations, and accentuated polarity and instigated imbalance. Masculine energy began to resent the feminine abilities. In turn, the feminine energies began to turn to the outside influences, and this polluted their pure connection with Source. Their abilities became darkened, and the masculine's fear grew greater, until they acted to subdue the feminine and curtail her spiritual activities. The polarity between the two became chronic and acute, with wounds of rejection and abandonment on both sides. It continues to this day, each entrenched in their positions. This is the story of the masculine and feminine energies on your planet. It is the story of men and women, but it is not the story of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. These have not altered. They cannot, since they are divine. Together, they are truly one, the perfect and complete expression of divine consciousness. The only thing that has altered is your ability to bring these energies into union on planet Earth. In your reality, they have instead become polarized. So what do the messages of the return of divine feminine energy mean? Do they mean the rise of females upon the earth? What would that mean for males? Is there a difference between divine feminine and divine masculine energies and your current physical incarnations as male and female upon your planet? Are they linked? And if so, how? If you take as a starting point and understanding that we are all one and all of us have a divine soul that is part of God, then the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies exist within you all at a soul level. Indeed, if you conceive of yourselves as multidimensional beings at a soul level that are existing on multiple timelines and in multiple places within the universe, and if you accept that time is not the linear experience you have constructed on your earth, but rather a spiral that is taking place simultaneously, then are you not all existing as incarnations of feminine and masculine beings, human or otherwise? If so, where is the separation truly? Further, returning to the question of how the return of the divine feminine energy will manifest upon your planet Earth, is manifesting and will continue to do so. It is not related to your physical incarnation and whether you are currently male or female. It is about the return to the soul. That is, the return of your awareness of the soul first, and then your intimate knowledge of your soul. This is not the privilege or province of either sex, female or male, but of you all, since you are all one. You are all divinely female and male on a soul level, in perfect balance. There is no polarity in God or in Source. All is united. When this is recognized and known, it will begin to manifest on your planet in a physical sense. This is the return of the divine feminine knowledge. The abilities of the divine feminine will return to you all as you overcome polarity and know yourselves as divine. Your individual connection with God, Source, and with your soul will increase, and you will know yourselves as you truly are. Unified, divine masculine and divine masculine feminine energies in Christ consciousness, in God consciousness. In your physical reality, both the feminine and masculine incarnations will protect and nurture this divine gift spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, because it belongs to both men and women on your planet, and it is within you all. There is no separation. There will be only you, all of you, as one. When the divine feminine and divine masculine energies have become united on your planet, there will be no polarity. There will be unity. That is where you are headed. That is what you are ascending to. Okay. So, yeah, that felt very strange to be reading to you all instead of chatting and just conveying their messages, excuse me. But they told me they felt that was very important to say because there's very much confusion around the return of divine feminine energy to the planet and what that means, and also its relationship to the past and what it means for the future. So I hope that that message is of interest to you all. If you have any questions, they have said to me they are very open to one-to-one sessions and very open to answering your questions. And do get in touch with me if you think that that's something that you would like to ask about. As always, you know that you can get in touch with me and talk about your own spiritual path, also receive healing, whether that's from this life or past lives. We can go into that together. And yeah, so there's lots of possibilities. So if you want to get in touch with me for one-to-one, please do. So I'm now going to go into channeling, and I have no idea actually what the codes are going to be about this week, so we shall see. Yeah, okay. Elesa kunta shakamo khaingai khainda khanta khon khindare khanta shakantara astala shata. The message this week is very important. As Arwen told you, we had said, please listen again if you need to. And we are very open to all of your questions. The main thing we want to get across is to stop thinking of yourselves as male or female. Of course, you're in your physical incarnations, you are one or the other at the moment on your planet. But on a soul level, no. And when we are talking about divine feminine and masculine energies, we talk not of your physical incarnation, no. We talk of your souls. So we hope this clears up some confusion for you. That is not to say that when there is unity and recognition of your souls as divine feminine and divine masculine, that this will not play out and manifest in unity, greater unity, between the feminine and masculine incarnations on your planet. It will take a while. But do not focus on this now. It will not happen. Focus on your soul. Your own unity with your soul. We will channel now, and this is specifically to increase your connection with your soul and the divine feminine and divine masculine energies within your soul. In short, Christ consciousness, which is God consciousness, or however you like to refer to that, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get started. Echina kokanai kanai ono hinga makenda konta kantela sa konta kanta kakuna makana la konta shakota kala sa konta kontora arresta kontora makanta kantaroa konta konta pakinte kata kata konta konta arrosa konta konta kanta kanta kata kareato konta rapa kanta shakantara konta tona mato tona mala roya sakanta kontora kondoro makanta tara wa ja konta moro aki kaya kon kara inda con cacchea, o hinda con coro, con coro, con corretto, con corvacan, to shakanta cora, bacala, saca. E kaya hundo kaya rui hohenda kundo robahi ndo kantarea sa kunto kaya la sa kunto shakaparia kun buro kunto takaki roya katakaya la sa arrita kunto maka inta rita kunto maka arrita kunto shamaka telese rita kunto maka to roya rita kunto kite kantera sa rita kunto kataria prute arrita kunto chapakantara sa roya Yatatatara, o husta, kunto henda, canta, kambaka, kunto cantarea, kunto chakunto alasa, kunto, o heoreoya, kunto roya, kunto rearea, sa kunto chakantara, bata kuntara, kunto, kunto, katekata, correcata, kumpo, kwakataka, kunko hayaya, o hioto, hinda kato, kunto, huihiha, kunto, katakatara, hoya, kunto, hono, no mokotakara. Ohoya sakoya rea roya takambiario makoto tona makoto kotakan takra makoto rea kunto kavante cantaria bukunto koto korean pakoto koton paria porreta cantatara bukuronto kampata katara buronta katakantatara buronto katatatara sakora re sasha kunto na makontara apro era pasta ho Osha konta ma koyo no ya kende me kaya la sa konta kanta koya gi no konta mata kanda koyo hu kikko koya konta kata kanta shatara husha hu oya kata nasha Ele se compore male, se chocotatera pola sa hondo noro. Aria so shomo ala. E che te scena kaya. Hui shit contarea sa kentela sei. Rese che te ara mala. E susha takan roya ma. Yari, tikinta kriara. Ushua, rusha, amor. Kita tana riesa. Yata tatara. Uriotto controma. Arita cantaria, arrosta canteteria, arrosta canteteria. Oyo, ocha, muito gueta. Repetesha, ria, ri, pitahrina cantaria sa shala, husto kutuntuntuntunin, aria sa, aria sa, ru, he, rosha. Ele se como era macande, ele se que tu non amore se catande, Uishe katala se shenaria se shonunu la uria kanta sanga ya ya. Oh ya se kanta shemayara. Ile se kayari awale se yaria se awaria se shutu nunu mola ese kanta sha yala oshana sotto conto more a pile se cataleia oria sengeneia kita shona no mo e se kanea la sua e puto contele petene e shekatara oria sakanta e se moja e le se kata shenare a petele e te sha oa ru ayale se sha ru pushta esa cantatara, umoria matariana, riasta cantashana, riasta cantanashana, riasta cantanashana, riasta cantanashana, riasta cantanashana, riasta cantanashana, e la tara, 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 aya, shuhayonana, we have to put that. Questa candelescia è la tua lettera, è la sua, 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 sua. Mm. Okay, that seemed like quite a long one. So, yes, and well, I hope, as I said, that's of interest and benefit to you all. Certainly, I think that their messages have answered some questions for me, and as they've asked me to put it out to you all, then hopefully that has for you too. So I wish you all the best. I know that there's going to be another message very shortly in the next few days, and so I look forward to seeing you all then again. Okay, take care.